I'm not the only one having this problem for a new game on release day. Hard to say, but anyhow, it looks like it's back up and online, so that's a good thing. Anyhow.
Where was that girl headed earlier?
Maki? She went to gather auric oil. It's needed for the Fire Spring Festival. She's desperate to see our tribe succeed. Don't listen to a damn thing I say.
May I ask why you're against her going?
Because some things are more important. Enough of that. Problem is the gathering site is crawling with monsters this time of year. If Roku knew what was good for him, he'd have brought her home.
We're searching for this boy's home. Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
Keepers? Can't say that I have, but... Is that a Wilkstone pendant? No, not quite. And yet it strikes me as very similar. Some time ago I heard about an object that served as the Wilkstone's counterpart.
Do you know where it's produced?
Hardly. But long ago, the population thrived and had access to more advanced technology. Perhaps these keepers are what remain of a tribe with connections to that ancient age.
My village is at the end of an underground tunnel.
Lots of tunnels around here. Well, see if I can find you a guide.
So, the girl is heading right into a monster den?
If I may be so bold, might I propose that we go look for Maki?
What? I can't go sending guests to their deaths. But, well, you seem like a tough lot. If you can, I'd be grateful.
We'll find her. I promise.
Come and speak to me once you're ready. I'm going with you.
Oh, I'm ready.
Shall we begin the search? Right. Let's be on our way.
Any idea where she might have gone?
We're looking for a monster den where auric oil can be gathered. I asked Jabron for some directions and gave the scent to our scout flies. He said the exit near the bone folk is our best bet.
Even here in town, we can just ride through like this and nobody's freaked out.
Where did she run off to? Just follow the scout flies. They know where to go. Jabron warned me that oil accumulates in this area very easily. It would be like walking through tar. Best to avoid it.
Understood. Let's be careful.
Let's see. That's not the way to go. And what is?
This must be how the wind feels. Calm the mind and focus. That looks
Ow.
like a good place for a pop-up camp.
Okay. In that case. Ta-da!
What do you think we'll find?
it's nothing but oil.
Tread carefully.
Would be a bit more reluctant, but there is oil literally everywhere.
This must be what they were gathering. Wait, isn't this... It's still in pretty good shape. It looks like it was just left here.
I think we both know what that means.
Someone abandoned it while they were in a hurry. They couldn't have gone far. Let's keep searching.
From Popolo? What the heck is that? Huh.
It looks pretty angry.
It's definitely not happy we're here.
I hope nothing happened to them. But we won't find out until we deal with this thing first.
Right.
I'm on it.
The rock below is a brute line. Favors swampy terrain. The gas it stores up in the tunnels has poison and explosive properties. Stay clear.
Oh, hi there, Millie Moss. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been having some fun playing Monster Hunter Wilds now that it's out. A little bit of trouble with streaming here and there. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's some issue with OBS or with Monster Hunter since there's so many people on or what, but nonetheless, I'm happy to be playing the game. Just kind of trying to get through all the main story stuff first and cutscenes because apparently you have to... It's a little bit difficult to try to do multiplayer with how do I say it? You have to be able to watch the cutscenes first, kind of like in Monster Hunter World, but even playing through the open beta, it was kind of confusing, so just trying to enjoy the main experience first before I join my fellow hunters. Do you also play this game by chance? Or other Monster Hunter games? What's it gonna do next? Let's grab some of this. Oh, not good. Oh. The stream? I'd say it's going. Like I mentioned before, I've been having, for some reason with this game in particular, more issues with the other game than I have with other games. Like, part of that might just be my own fault though. Every stream, every game is a different experience and is important for learning how to stream since I'm still fairly new to this sort of thing. like earlier I was trying to run Discord, and in the middle of that it seemed to cause OBS to crash, so I'm gonna have to look into why that was. And then after that, completely unrelated, was there was an electrical issue that was being worked on at my house, and so, oh, hang on, I gotta make sure I don't die here. So that also caused my stream to crash. Let's see. Do I stream daily? Not every day. Most days I do. The reason being just, I mean, anytime I spend streaming would just be time I'd spend on gaming otherwise, so that's kind of how I decided, you know what, if I'm just gonna be playing games anyways, why not be a gaming VTuber? Although, that said, I should mention, this isn't my usual overlay. I've currently got like a, I guess you could say a work in progress PNG set up here for Monster Hunter Wilds, because my brick of a PC that I got in 2020, it's a little rough for a newer game like this, but I get by. What type of games do I play usually? Ooh, good question. Well, for starters, I'm a big fan of Capcom games. I mean, I know that's a company rather than a type of game, but just because it was Mega Man 2 in particular that got me into gaming, I thought, you know what, let's do that as my very first stream. So I did that last month, and other than that, I've tried doing a few other things. Castlevania, a lot of classic and retro games so far, but I do want to play some more modern games too, like this. So platformer, action, Souls-likes, I mean, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, open world sandbox games, I mean, what else can I say? Yeah, it's hard to think off the top of my head what else I like, but a fair number of things, if in my opinion at least. Do I have all the graphic stuff? Oh, you must be an artist, I take it. Trying to commission something. If that's the case, I did come prepared with everything I need graphically. Yeah. Normally I seek out artists so that I can see their work showcased amongst others, rather than having artists come to me. It's just a lot more convenient from the VTuber perspective, I think, but... Come on, into the trap. Come on. There we go. You also make graphic stuff. I'd like to check out your work. Not right now. I mean, if you want, you can leave your info and I'll maybe check it out later. If you're on a site like VGen or something like that. Oh. I need those heals. Whew, thank Aethra. Well. I do have a Discord. You can just look me up by my username there. Although I will say the odds of me commissioning something are rather low. I have to actually save up money for a new PC, as I kind of mentioned, this one is getting on in age. And that's kind of the priority, seeing as I have pretty much everything else I need at the moment. Need to craft some more bombs in the future so I can do extra damage to these things. I will admit, usually people just go to my socials if there are artists trying to commit or get commissions out of me rather than on a stream directly, so That is a new one, but I suppose it was bound to happen eventually.
Careful. It looks angry. Over here, Bob. I'm your target.
Not good. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that's a bit rough. Okay. Maybe I can get some extra healing items from the pouch here. There we go. I mean, can I drop the Discord username? It's literally the name of my channel, so you can't miss it. If you just look for Zephyr Soulstice, you'll find it. Link is expired. Well, let's see.
Good hunt. Now, let's go find Maki. She can't have gone far.
I'll have to look into that Discord link, so I appreciate you telling me about that. Although, I guess you could say I was just being polite about the art thing. I'm not necessarily interested in commissions, as I said.
Please, can you help me? Rokul hurt himself when we were running.
Think I twisted something. Here.
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, lighten up. I'll be fine. I can't wait to see the boss's face. He'll get it. Oh! No way then! So, what's your story, friends?
We came here looking for you. The chief told us what happened. Did he change his mind? Wish me luck?
He was worried about you.
Oh, okay. But look! We got it.
Auric oil?
This should be enough. When does the fire spring begin?
Glad you asked.
Great apes! They start to get really worked up when the fire spring is about to happen. We have to leave before they see us. Come on! Are you okay? They're starting without us! Did we make it in time?
Tend to learn more about this festival.
Hi, Naka!
Get your head out of the crude! Time's a wasting!
All material is vital.
Over there.
Not a scrap wasted.
You get that
On
one.
it!
Just look at that firebrand go. Reminds me of me. You watching?
Yeah.
Listen up. It's time. it more! Right! Ready!
Nothing!
Chief, what is this?
The fire spring. Has it forsaken us?
Everyone stop! The festival is off!
What?
Don't cry, Maki. We'll have other chances.
Sorry about this, travelers. You too, my friend. This has never happened before.
Looks like we've got our next assignment lined up for us.
How can this be? The fire spring never fails to come.
Forgive me, but if it's a natural phenomenon, there's not really any way of knowing when or if it will occur, correct?
What are you talking about? Does the sun forget to rise?
Exactly. The cycle of fallow and plenty is a natural constant.
Constant?
I'm not giving up now. We have to fix this.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think you all need to see this.
Let's take a look.
What did you find, Werner?
I'm told this helical beauty is known as the land spine. There. Do you recognize those crystals?
Is that Welk?
Correct. And this network is its source. Look. The crystals are forming wherever the land spine is damaged.
But they were using Welk and Kunafa too, like it was nothing unusual at all.
I think we can assume the land spine stretches all across the Eastlands. Our friends here were using the Wilk to stoke their Everforge, but it's no ordinary fuel. And therein lies our enigma. What is it? What is this energy for?
What?
Just gonna have to fix it.
Huh?
What is it?
You must return to the village. Sandtide is coming.
Impossible. It is too soon.
We thought so as well. Even the elder.
I see. I am sorry, but I must return home.
Of course.
Go look after your people.
I guess that we'll...
I'm going with him.
What?
What if the White Wraith comes back? It showed up on the day of the rainstorm. And we saw it fly off in the direction of the desert. Maybe it's inside the sandstorm this time.
It is possible.
I'd like to join as well. I must learn more about this creature's unique abilities.
Sounds like we're all going back to Kunafa then.
Except for Werner, I think. Maybe he'll have some new info for us by the time we come back here.
Let's prepare to leave quickly.
quick break. Got a sec? I got something for you. Hey.
Ah, it's time for armor spheres finally.
Yep. Anything catch your eye?
Foray. Ah, okay. Good to know, but I think what should I get? Maybe I'll wait and see if something else becomes available. But for now, I'll just start with this and equip it.
Anything catch your eye? What are we making today?
What does protective veil do? Anyhow, it's probably time I get better armor, so... What other skills are there on these weapons? Armor. Right, yeah, I want to take a look at weapons too. Can I make 168, 182? Okay.
Ready to get to work?
May as well craft it.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay. That's done.
Got something in mind?
Now, armor to boot. So, it's not a bad ability, to be honest. It's tempting. If for no other reason than to just have the ability. But then again,
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
I think what I'll do
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection.
is
What
this.
are we making today? Look good? What are we making today?
So now I have Divine Blessing level 3. Okay. I mean, I guess just because I have it, that's a fair amount of defense. I could go with this.
I'm ready to work. Alright. Perfection.
Shouldn't be too worried about my build right now. What matters most is the defense.
Look good?
I also kind of want to balance out my resistances though, so that's also why I'm a little hesitant to It could be nice to have flinch free. But lowers fire resistance. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just go for this stuff instead. And not worried too much about the skills.
I'm ready to work. All right. Perfection. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay, that way our defense is much higher than before. We have Divine Blessing, and our elemental resistances don't go anything below -5. Right.
Come back anytime.
Glad we talked to Gemma for sure. But now... Actually, while we're at it... let's just clear out all these new entries. And... save. Okay.
We should head for Kunafa as soon as possible. Are you all set on supplies?
Yeah.
Everyone, we're leaving. Zato, what's the situation?
Chaotic. We cannot unravel why the sand tide is happening again so soon.
We intend to go to the Eye of the Storm. There's a good chance the monster we're after is there.
The Eye of the Storm? You mean the wind's gasp? No telling what terror awaits you there. Still, I shall not dissuade you from your calling. May the wind guide your heart true.
Thank you. We head to the wind's gasp.
The white wind might during the downpour. The sandstorm might attract it too. It's not much of a lead, but it's the best one we've got. I see it!
Something's definitely not right.
Look at all the Karachina. Italians, too!
They're all flaming. That's telling.
Oh, this wind and lightning!
Watch yourselves now.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Check the map if you get lost. Hear that? Whatever made that That sound is not happy.
We're almost to the heart of the mountain.
Stay on your toes.
Great out.
There it is. The White Wraith.
Okay, but what's the other one?
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator.
This could get ugly. We better keep our distance.
Well, we can observe from afar.
You can't!
Why? Why did it attack us? Did we do something wrong? There must be a reason, right? You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing? Give it to me, and I'll... Why won't you let me go? I want to go home! Give me my village back!
Is that monster absorbing its energy?
And off it goes again. What the?
That doesn't look good. Run! Shoot, 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 shoot! It's gone berserk. The village is doomed if we don't stop it. I'll find us a spot to lay low. I'm going too. We've got to get Nata out of here.
Got it.
I'll provide support for the time being.
Thanks.
There must be something I can do about all these dropped frames, though. Maybe it was just because it was a... I don't know what's going on. Maybe the bad weather.
Understood. I'm on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the connection. I should have stable internet, so I don't know why... Okay, now it's starting to look better finally. Very strange. Hate it when that happens.
Check your item box later.
I try not to worry about it too much, at least even if streaming is a little rough today. Surely it can't all just be because it's release day of Monster Hunter. Just hate it when technical difficulties arise.
The lightning hasn't been dark. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Still, it will hurt a bit. Somehow I thought I... Okay, well. Or no. Take that. I wonder if I should try using SOS, because even in single player, you'll get more hunters to join you. And if more hunters makes the hunt go more quickly, it's worth considering. considering. That means getting to the end game sooner as well. Oofda.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Yields appreciated. Ah.
Time to go on the offensive. Look out! This'll freshen you up quick.
Receive new supplies. I'll take the opportunity to add them to the sacred pouch.
Perfect. Yield effects are gone. Oof. Not the best time for that to happen. Ah, hey Ruben. Indeed, I am back. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the stream still has been fraught with issues, though, in terms of OBS acting up and whatnot, dropped frames and all that. Not sure why, though. I mean, as far as the game is going, everything's fine. It's all the stuff in the background that's acting up. There we go.
Wow, what a view!
Well done! Phew, that was one heck of a monster. Should we go find the others? They should still be at the pop-up camp.
Pop-up camp, huh? Oh, it's gonna take me there automatically. Yeah, so far, I mean,
How is he?
I say OBS has been acting up. For the most part, it's been cooperative. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to stream at all. But it did give me a bit of trouble during a cutscene earlier.
He'll be okay.
But yeah, this PC of mine too. I mean, even though my internet's fine, overall this PC is a little old, back from 2020, all of its parts, so it's doing what it can just to hold up for this game, I think.
Why is it glowing?
No clue, but I noticed it when setting up camp.
So, this is what Werner was going on about.
Yeah, it looks just like what we saw in Azu's, except this one's glowing. So, where do you think it goes?
Hey guys! The sandstorm died down!
Good, we can go back outside. Yeah. Huh? It stopped glowing.
What does it mean?
I'm just gonna toss this out there, but I think this and the sandstorm might be connected? Silly, right?
No, it's a real
Yeah, I was gonna say, not that silly.
We should tell Werner what we found.
Good idea. But do you mind if we stop by Kunafa before we go? I'd like to check in on everyone. Sato must also be worried.
Yeah, good call.
Eric and I will take Nata back to base camp. Let's join up later.
What an ordeal. And that monster you faced. The Elder has spoken of its fearsomeness and how it influenced our use of gem chimes. Between the wounded Raydao and its attacker, if either had reached the village, I do not have the words to thank you for what you have done.
The White Wraith retreated to the oil well basin, but we don't know any more than that. Eric seemed convinced that what we saw was the White Wraith absorbing elemental energy.
It's a lot to chew on, but our first order of business should be to talk to Werner.
Maybe he can confirm our observation.
Let's head back to Azu's.
Actually, what I meant to do was... Werner is in Azu's, which... Oil Well Basin. Base camp. So that I can eat a new meal. Actually. Okay. There. Then Werner is down here.
Sorry, who are you again? I'm busy.
Avis unit. Anyhow, we need to talk.
And just like that, the light blinked out. You guys get anything?
Let's just say I'm still investigating. Not gonna present my findings until I'm certain. Enough chit-chat, though. You've got a visitor.
Hey, I heard you're looking for an underground tunnel. Yabron filled me in. That land spine continues down into the subterrane. I can show you the way if you want.
That might be the tunnel I came through.
That would be great. Let's mount up.
Thanks for guiding us.
Just follow me. The place I'm talking about is way down deep, in an area we call the subterrane. Sometimes we go there to mine, but we generally avoid it. Between the gas, lava, and monsters, there's too much that can go wrong and no way to call for help.
Sounds dangerous. We really appreciate you taking the risk for us.
Nah, it's Yabron you should thank. He went around the whole village asking for help. Said he wanted to help out the travelers who came to his aid. So I volunteered, basically.
Aw, you did that for us.
Oh, there's our ride down.
It'll take us to the subterrane?
Yep.
That's handy.
How far down is the subterrane?
So where does the land spine lead?
If you look east from the basin, you'll see a huge cliff. It stretches to there. But don't expect me to go near it. As we say in the zoos, don't go down a hole without a ladder.
A huge cliff. Not a... Yeah.
No matter how many times OBS craps itself, you'll stick around. Oh, thank you. You don't have to, though. You've done more than enough already. Yeah, I just hope it cooperates as well.
We're here.
It really is an underground tunnel.
I remember this. I came through here.
You're sure?
Yeah. From that direction.
Kitty Mary 28 just
We
called.
finally made it.
Oh, hey, Kitty Mary. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. How's your day going? I hope you're having fun. I'm just enjoying Monster Hunter Wilds on its release.
Well then, let's hurry.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
I hope you're sure about this. Be careful.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
We may find that village and the keepers sooner than I thought.
We've come a long way.
Huh? It can't be. You said this was ice? It wasn't here last time.
But this is the way to your village.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I remember getting lost here. Why? We were so close!
Take it easy. It must have frozen over in the past few years.
Hey, we should bundle up. Why don't we set up camp?
I'm already bundled up in my fur coat.
The other seasonal changes, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it looked different.
That cliff that Satesh warned us about. All right, so what do you say we head back to the surface and regroup?
The Ice Shard Cliffs. Oh, okay. Time to start crafting hot drinks.
Good idea. Let's see if we can find a way to the surface.
I'm sorry.
No need for that. Come on, it'll work out.
Does anybody else hear that voice?
Oh good, they're auto-crafted, so...
Voice? Maybe I'm imagining things.
Oh, thank you. This is just a... kind of a work in progress, how do I say it? Technically it's a live 2D model, but because I'm running Monster Hunter Wilds on an old PC, I'm using a sort of makeshift PNG tuber version of it. So this isn't my usual setup, but for Monster Hunter...
Nursilla.
Oh, Nursilla. So yeah, if you check out my other videos, you might see my model as it properly moves, but for now, this is what I have to work with on Monster Hunter, so... Oh. Is that one of the Logwugs? We gotta rescue him.
Now death greets me with a new mask, or are you my salvation? So, what shall it be? Should I leave it to fate?
Seems awfully calm for something that's about to be eaten.
We're gonna save you!
This is clearly a job for the guild.
I squirm, I struggle, ergo I am. Faced with death, I am finally, truly alive.
Hunter, in order to rescue the Linean and secure the surrounding area, the guild authorizes you to hunt that Nursilla.
I'm on it.
We'll be back at camp.
Alrighty. This is what I thought we would find in the forest, but turns out it's actually here instead.
I'll look for an opening and try to free the one-one.
Those supplies will help with this fight. Let's be sure to use them.
Whatever part of the body I'm hitting, my weapon's not sharp enough to go through it. I'll focus on the abdomen. Yes, a new friend. A rather eloquent sounding one too, this Woodwood. I wonder what he can tell us about this area, or just other things in general. He speaks as if he's wise, but is he really? I don't know. Thank you, Ithra. So I have many models? Kind of. It's more like... So I have my live 2D model, which looks like this, but normally can move around more. Then this is sort of the PNG tuber overlay for more intensive games like Monster Hunter. I do have a 3D model as well, but I haven't really had an opportunity to make use of that one yet. That's really about it. But I guess I do technically have another model, but it's not a model for Zephyr. It's actually a model for Ithra, who is my patron deity. But she's currently undergoing... The full scope of her development isn't complete yet, but basically she's an AI VTuber companion of mine. So hopefully fairly soon, I'll be able to bring her back to the channel and interact with chat again.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah, I think it's awesome too. I can't wait for people to see it. I've only shown a couple people so far, but looking forward to showing more for sure. Anything in the environment I can use? Oh, is that a bunch of little spiders? Uh-oh. Oh, you can also do some 3D modeling? Nice, nice. Been a while since you've been into all this sort of stuff. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. I have no artistic talents whatsoever. I have to rely on others in order to bring my vision to life, as it were, but I do admire people who do have artistic talent. Although I will say, because I got into VTubing recently, when I first kind of started interacting with people and trying to get into the community, I got inundated with people just like, hey, do you want commissions? Hey, do you want commissions? Like, no, I prepared everything in advance so I wouldn't need anything. Sorry. Kind of an awkward situation, but I mean, I get there just trying to make a living too, I suppose. Yeah, but from my perspective, it's just easier when you go to a platform like VGen or something like that, where you can see multiple artists showcase and all their different styles, as opposed to being approached by one. But to each their own. Still got a lot to learn. That's not the case? And I mean, I'm not an artist, so I won't pretend to know exactly how it works, but either way, I suppose when they ask me for stuff, it's like, a part of me wonders if I shouldn't try to be nice. Like, I try to kind of hint that I'm not interested in anything, and it's like, but they still are really insistent. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I will, of course, at some point in the future want more commissions, but I still have to let the channel grow and let the brand grow. There has to be a reason to need it, really. Yeah, my next purchases will probably be more towards my my rig, so I can have a better PC and stream newer games, to be honest. Alright. It's a good sign. Take that. Take that. There we go. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Trying to... There we go. Oh, poisoned. Let me... There we go.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
See if we can finish it off once we bring it down. Okay. There we go. My estimation was about right. Okay.
Zephyr 1 went down.
Right.
Let's learn more about our new friend here.
Ah, I stand corrected. My end in disguise you were not. Many thanks for the daring rescue. I am Rove, a humble what questing far from home.
Hello, Rove. I'm Alma. I don't suppose you know your way around this place, do you?
I do. Ask, and you shall be elucidated.
Can I ask how you got caught by the Nursilla?
Sheer carelessness. Only I am to blame. My spirit of adventure got the better of me. Had I only known that I would wound up, let that be a lesson to you all.
might say we're, lost.
Could you help us get our bearings? We're trying to reach higher ground, but we can't find a way up.
Shall I be your guide? No objections, I insist. It is the least I can do.
Well, if he's offering, I say we accept.
Rove, we'll need time to get ready. Do you mind waiting? I'll check our...
Certainly. I shall tarry here until the moon strikes you.
You can never be too prepared.
Yep. To that end. Let's see. Yeah, we'll eat yet another meal, because that's gonna wear off in a bit. Then, let's see, how am I doing? Doing good time-wise. Maybe I'll take a break in a little bit, but then push on a little bit further with this free time I have.
Has the moon struck you? Shall I lead us on?
Very well.
Follow me then. Onward to the great above. What a terrible place to get lost, and with no fur to keep you warm.
It is quite frigid. I'd say it's as intense as the sand tide in the downpour.
Does it ever get, you know, a little warmer?
Nay, it has been raging for years, never ceasing, never abating. Nary a lull.
A never-ending winter? Great! Add that to our list of wonky phenomena right below premature sand tide and no-show fire spring. Do you think this is the cliffs that Tesh talked about?
Yes, or at least what he thinks is a cliff.
No, I've never seen it. But I don't know how to explain this. Something about it feels like my village.
This confirms it.
Yeah, it's all one huge structure.
I can't imagine anyone building something like this back home, let alone this size. How'd they even do it?
It's unlike any architecture I've seen. Which immediately raises some questions. Who exactly built it? And what happened to their civilization if they were capable of something like this? And if the keepers live out here, who are they? Your cheeks are red. You cold?
I'm fine.
What's that?
I thought it was a tapestry or something. Well done for blending in.
choose a needle to find, or to hide it in a haystack?
Hiding in the haystack!
Then follow me.
Like you needed to ask. I'm the only one that should be fighting.
Where are we?
My quiet sanctuary. I come here when I'm in need of solitude.
I can't believe there was a whole nest. We'll just have to wait out the danger in here.
You okay? How about we set up camp then?
Your small hovel? Certainly.
It's so warm.
Oh, hello.
Uh-huh.
Rove is far from home, just like me. I wonder if I'll ever see my village again.
You will.
I'm really sorry for how I acted before.
It's okay. We're just worried about you.
It feels so stupid. I thought finding my village would be easy. That I could take you straight there. I had no idea just how big the world is. I can't believe I can't even show you the way. I feel so useless.
Nata, in 1,000 years, there's only been one person resilient enough to make the trek west. You. Despite being alone, you found help. For the sake of your people. We'll set out again once the Hero bombing retreat, but for now, let's get some rest, okay?
You get some rest? Hey, Hunter. Let's say there's this little girl. And she feels like she has to solve all the problems alone. If you met this girl, what would you say?
And you're worried about this girl?
Yeah. I used to be a lot like her. A long time ago, I left home, and the people who took me in, they seemed larger than life. Then I grew up and realized that actually, adults can be just as lost as kids. When I left my village, they clapped me on the back and said, "Fly far, Lulin." But now, I think they were really saying, "It's your turn now. What do you choose to protect?"
Everything okay?
I've been meaning to ask you something. Fabius said it was you who put my name forward for the expedition. Why'd you pick me?
I guess I wanted someone who understood what it was like to lose something important. And there was a time when I closed myself off from the world. But then I met Nata. And despite having lost everything he knew, he was still captivated by the world. Seeing that inspired me. It made me realize I should also be out living life. The professor wanted a hunter we could trust Nata with, and with your background, I had a good feeling that you were the one.
I hope I can live up to your expectations.
You already have. When I first saw you leap onto that sacred, my heart nearly burst from my chest. I felt so alive. I knew I made the right choice. Have a seat. Rest.
Okay. I think I'm starting to figure out the connection between Welk and the land spine.
And that is...
I think the land spine is an artificial structure, like this one. Probably built by an ancient civilization.
Yes, I agree. They share too many architectural similarities to ignore.
Then we know 3 things. First, Wilkestone is produced by the land spine. Second, the land spine isn't natural. And third, the land spine is likely connected to phenomena like the sand tide and the downpour. Add it all up, Wilk seems to be an artificial energy source capable of altering the weather.
Isn't Verma
Interesting
in the
theory.
process of repairing the part of the land spine connected to Azus?
Yeah, and if he succeeds, there's no telling what'll happen.
We can't just sit around. Let's get back to Azus.
Right. I hope the Hirabami have retreated.
Nata?
He has a fever.
Oh no!
We can't leave him here. But if the Hirabami attack...
Alma.
Understood. Authorization granted to hunt the Hirabami.
There's a whole pack of them. Is there an alpha for me to kill at least?
Hang in there, Nata. Hirabami sighted. Hunting one should put the others in line.
You say that. I'm not so sure. Hang on. I think I have a dung pod somewhere to keep the rest in line.
Force the pack to disperse.
Exactly.
Looks like it's moving to a new area!
That's one way to get its attention. Oof. It's got some reach.
Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
Thank you. more of the pack here. Don't see any more. Wow. Take that.
Another monster's horning in.
Indeed. Let's target the one we want. There we go. It'll give us a moment. Ooh. Not sure what that was, but I'll have to find out. Is that a new technique that Sword and Shield can do I wasn't aware of? Just did by accident? I'm gonna have to look that up later, because that was a lot of damage. Whoa, bless me. Ah. Oh, there's Scylla again. Good. Let them have at it. Someone's stuck trying to get out. That's weird. Why didn't I? There we go. Oh, okay.
I think we could use those floating rocks up there to our advantage.
How exactly?
Try dispersing it by firing a large duck rock.
Can't jump on them. If anything, I can just bring it towards myself, but that's a risky move. Kind of like the dammed up area of the forest where I got myself killed.
Hang on, I've got you.
Oops. Accidentally hit a toad there.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box.
With pleasure.
Area secure. It's safe to bring Nata out.
Azuz sounds like it's in trouble too. Fur's giving me a bad feeling.
All the more reason to hurry.
More like a bad feline.
We owe you one. Thanks.
Forget me. Go. If fate wills it, we shall meet again.
We'll have to keep an eye on him, but Nata seems to be resting better now.
That's a relief. Let's go talk to Werner while he sleeps.
Didn't quite mean to do that. Oh, it's above us. In that case.
It's the bird unit.
Better. It's Avis unit, Werner.
Hey, you mind waiting on those repairs? We think it's some kind of ancient apparatus.
Right. Kinda obvious when you look at its guts.
Then let's cut to the chase. If that thing is some kind of energy conduit, then the energy won't have anywhere to go if its pathways are broken. So...
If all that pent-up energy gets released at once, it'll probably trigger the fire spring. Well, too late. Repairs are done.
we'll unrepair it.
Why? It was broken, now it's not. Pretty sure that's what these folks want.
For fame and glory.
The festival ceremonies anew!
Oh, let's go to our next quest. The quest for a glass and milk from the fridge. Yeah, that's coming up pretty quick here.
Once it starts to
Time for a break pretty soon. I guess I should have known I was getting myself into another cutscene. But after this.